Alright, guys, we're back. A little more Pokemon FireRed Fossil Run by me, Floodmon 14. Now, actually, yeah, last time on Pokemon Z, I'm actually going to do myself a favor and create kind of a backup file just in case this recording fails or something. No particular reason, no particular reason. But yes, last time on Pokemon Z, we did everything and got to Cerulean City. Interesting. Wait, why did I save here? I don't know. But anyway, last time we captured Avra, yeah? Professor X, correct? Did I do something like exploring in the town, I guess? Toward the end of last episode? I guess so. Don't know why I was in that house, but whatever. Anyway, we caught Professor X last episode. Oh, yeah, look at that. And yeah, Professor X is looking pretty good. Got it up to level 13. Let's see. Do I want to do switch Pokemon before we head out? I think not. Basically, at this point, yeah, we've caught all the Pokemon we want to catch. We've fought Misty. I really just want to make sure we fight all the trainers up here. So, if I talk to someone accidentally twice, not a problem. Anyway, Drat, a Zubat picked me in that cave. You're going to see Bill first. We battle. All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it. All right, Chief Wayne, aka Hiker Wayne. Yeah, this guy does have an Onyx at level 17, and it's funny. If you're playing like a randomizer, like this guy's kind of actually a bit of a threat because, like, yeah, that's kind of a high level. Let's send in 420 for no particular reason. I guess I do eventually want to evolve to Gloom, but you can actually catch Gloom in the wild, so I'm not really going to focus on training uh, this Pokemon. But yeah, Onyx is basically free EXP because it's quad weak. But anyway, mine, huh? At least he didn't use rap. Yo, my name is Onyx. Let me hit the with the in the go to the far next to the oh. What rhymes with Onyx? Isn't Onyx like a color? Like kind of a teal peachish kind of thing. Anyway, no powder moves. You're something. You're something as well. The trail below is a shortcut to Cerulean City. Is that so? Anyway, we're gonna train Professor X in the meantime. On the SSN, I saw trainers from around the world. Is that right? I wish my boyfriend was as good as you. Oh, I bet you do. The Pokemon sure lives up to his name. Wait, did we already get the SS ticket? Hang on, because I'm gonna feel like a fool if. No, yeah, I knew we didn't, but we got that TM right. Okay, good, good. So, yes. Sorry guys, it's been like some time between recordings, like quite a bit of time, and it might be difficult. Someone of your, I hate this feeling. I knew I had to battle you. By the way, that was going down the road of a Emperor's Doom Groove quote. Gent Chad. All right, Chad. This guy's a real Chad, bro. Again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that Intimidate's really going to matter when I switch out, huh? I don't know, Air Hummingbird? Yeah, eventually I would like to evolve to Fearow, so, Go, Neospatian, Air Hummingbird. That bite did quite a lot. Fury Attack? Oh, Air Hummingbird. You're throwing, buddy, you're throwing. Yeah, now you got to stare at you intently. And what do you think about that? Yeah, this is going to need to hit 5 times, otherwise I'm like switching out, dog. Ooh, Air. Come on, Air Hummingbird. You have to boost my life points. Now, Ekans, for each card in your hand. Now, youngster Chad, for each card in your hand. Well, then. Yeah, I guess we got to get it to Mobius the Frost Monarch. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to try not to use Gyarados that much, but it's just kind of... Because basically my main goal was to evolve him, and, then that's... Oh, are you kidding me? Boy. I guess we'll use the antidote. You know what? I'm not gonna. But yeah, I don't. Did I say Gyarados is a main team member? I don't know if I did or not. But like, well, long story short, number 14 on Professor X. But yeah, long story short, on Professor X, yeah, I don't really. I mean, on Mobius, I don't really plan to, get him to like level 45. It's just one of those things like, oh, if it just so happens to happen, then it happens. Hmm. That kind of if it just so happens to happen, then it happens. That Okay, Flood. That's a new one. I don't think I've ever said that phrase before in my life, but okay. Maybe I should have used poison powder on this thing. All right, have. Okay, 420. I see you. I see you. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Sand Shrew and Sand Slash are both pretty cool. But as I've said in other episodes, I think, yeah, this is a we can't get it. I think it's a Leaf Green exclusive. Oh, really? 420? Well, I mean, to be fair, he did sand attack you like quadrillion times. So yeah. Accuracy is kind of a man. The AI finds a move they like and they just spam it, bro. Ah, nice job, 420, breaking through that malarkey. It's a funny word, malarkey. But back to the topic of Sandshrew and Sandslash. Like, can I just say, Sandslash might be the coolest design Pokemon of all time. Yes, that's right. I said of all time. I knew I'd lose too. But just look at Sandslash, dude. Just look at its Pokedex entry and like all the claws, bro. And it's like swinging. It just looks so cool. If your Pokemon gets confused, switch it out. That's a good tactic. Also, if your Pokemon loses a bunch of accuracy, switch out. That's a good tactic. Now, you can't do anything about like double team, right? But, if it's sand attacked, then basically, like if I would have switched 420 there, all the accuracy drops would have basically been negated. My friend has so many cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. Well, at least you admit it. I mean, the first step to a healthy emotional state is admitting like you're the one with the problem. Nurse Haley would like to battle. Oddish, oddish, roly poly, oddish. All right, but Professor X is not evolved yet, so we've got to switch. Go, Neospatian, Air Hummingbird. You got this right, Air Hummingbird, surely. Surely you can handle an Oddish. But believe it or not, folks, the Oddish and Gloom line have surprisingly good defenses. Like, it's not something you normally think about, but like if you are hitting them with like a normal type attack, yeah, look at that. Super effective. Didn't even do like half. So if that's not a testament, and like we're basically the same level, 13, 13. If that's not a testament to how good like the base defense of an Oddish is, I don't know what is. And like we're using a move that same type attack bonus, bro, Peck. So yeah, and like both are unevolved. So yeah, that's kind of yeah. Oddish. If you're using like normal type attacks and wondering like, dude, why isn't my attack doing anything? Well, yeah, that defense stat, yo. All right, send out that Pidgey. I don't think I have Pikachu with me, do I? But anyway, let's throw in Air Hummingbird's taking some damage. Steve would be a bad idea. Okay, Mobius, you're up. Go, Frost Glacier Freeze. But yeah, this guy's named after Mobius the Frost Monarch, which is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card. That quick attack did like 2 damage, bro. Anyway, we'll go with Tackle. And almost a one-shot. All right. And if this thing's smart, it'll use like quick attack or something, get some cheap damage off on us. But yeah, there you go. All right, Mobius is taking some damage. Luckily, this is the last trainer up here. So yeah. Oddish. So Oddish, Pidgey, Oddish. Yeah, I mean, I guess later, like, I mean, that is kind of a solid team. And she may have, like, normally you might wonder, oh man, why does this trainer have 2 Oddish, right? Well, Oddish is actually a split evolution line. Yeah, so in this game, you can eventually get Blossom. So, I can kind of see the logic of that. It's just like, oh, I love Vileplume, but I kind of want to get a Sunstone and try out Blossom. You know what I mean? This is one of those few trainers that has like multiple of the same Pokemon where it actually makes sense. You know what I mean? Because that way, they can choose the path that they like the best. And that makes a lot of sense. Another like trainer, nice air hummingbird. That would make sense is like if someone had 2 Poliwag, because you could go for with Poliwrath or Politoed. Yeah. It's surprisingly good how Politoed is on Drizzle teams. All right, Nursery, I'm not so jealous, but you just admitted you were. So which is it? You came from Mount Moon. May I have a Clefairy? Girl, it took me like how long was that Pokemon catching safari, guys? About like an hour, maybe longer. Yeah, just to no, get your own Clefairy. Anyway, this is the Sea Cottage. Bill lives here. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. Anyway, there's a hidden ether here. And this is a nice little kind of lake area. You could use your old rod here, I guess, if you want. The Cape is a famous state spot. Misty, the gym leader, has high hopes about this place. Oh, so she's just wanting a boyfriend, or hello? Are you here alone? If you're outside of Cerulean's Cape, well, it should be as a couple. Well, hey, buddy. What if I am? What if I prefer to, walk my own road? I walk the only road. Anyway, if you go here, uh, teleporter is displayed on the PC monitor. Yeah, what's going on here? Ah, that girl is wanting a Clefairy. Hey, here's one. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look, pal? I'm not joshing you, lady. I screwed up in an experiment and got combined with the Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out here. I mean, you could say no, but it's a but thou must. No. Now don't be so cold. Come on, you gotta help a guy in deep, deep trouble. What do you say, beautiful? Please, wait, is he, is he, are you? Yeah, I'm 10 mil. Okay, alright. Wait till I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to my PC, and I don't like being called beautiful without permission, buddy. Alright, so anyway, yeah, he basically wants you to, like, he, like, messed up an experiment or whatever, and if you go here, you get a little cutscene. Flood initiated the teleporter cell separator. You get this kind of the sounds of like the trading and whatnot. And after the process, out comes Bill. But what happened to the Clefairy? Will we ever find the Clefairy? Is the Clefairy in the other chamber? Or did something bad happen to the Clefairy thanks to Bill? Find out next time on Pokemon GT. Yeehaw! Thanks, lady. I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? Yes, I did. Actually, a bunch of people were talking about it. I would like to see it. That's a bummer. Oh, I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this will do. And yes, we get the SS ticket, which is necessary to beat the game. So there you go. That cruise ship, SS Anne's in Vermilion City. I'm just going to give him a southern accent because he was like, yeehaw. I hear there are a lot of trainers on board, too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dudes there, partner. Why don't you go and stay up with me? Go on and have a good time. All right. Yes. I hear there's a lot of trainers on board too. They invited me to their party. Yep. Go on. Have a good time. Anyway, if you leave and immediately go back in, you can talk to Bill and he'll say, hey, feel like checking out some rare Pokemon on my PC? Go and check out my PC. But yeah, you can get Bill's favorite Pokemon list. You can actually look at these. So these will count as quote unquote seen Pokemon, but you won't get like the full Pokedex entry. But yeah, there's Flareon. My personal favorite, Vaporeon. Oh, it looks so awesome. And Jolteon. But yeah, with that, all those will be like kind of like seen in your Pokedex, but not registered. So there you go. But yeah, whatever did happen with that Clefairy? Did is there like lore behind whatever happened with that Clefairy? Because I honestly never thought about it until just now. Anyway, if we hit teleport, we will go back to Cerulean City. Very convenient, meaning we don't have to walk all the way back. So, but yeah, anyway, that's basically all there is to do on Cerulean Cape. So let's just go ahead and heal. And let me look at the time here. Okay. I actually need to check on something real quick, guys. Sorry about that. Because I may actually, this may be like a really short episode, but let me check on something, and then I will know whether or not I need to continue. Yeah, sorry. It's just I got a lot of IRL stuff going on today. You know what? While I check this, I can kind of halfway walk toward our next destination. And let me see here. Okay, I think we're good. Basically, I'll check back in another like 10, 15 minutes. And well, actually, by that time the recording should be done, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Okay, looks like we're okay there. Okay, so we'll go here. All right, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Now, by the way, I don't know if I talked to everyone in Cerulean City, but let's talk to this guy. The people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has had trouble with the Rockets. Oh, is that so? Well, look, they're right back there, dude. I mean, shouldn't you, like, surveil the entire scene of the crime and, like, the surrounding area? What kind of police officer are you? Where's Officer Jenny? Because this obviously is not Officer Jenny, so. Anyway, wow, there's a if you talk to this plant, there are obvious signs of yeah burglary here, and even like the chairs and some stuff. Like you could like even like this table. I think you can talk to. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. Oh no, they're trying to dig up some trouble. Oh man, we got to get to the bottom of this and start digging. Huh? But yeah, you can kind of do that, and basically all around you can tell. And if you talk to this hole, Team Rocket left a way out. So yeah, this is the only way to exit the city for now. By the way, is through that hole. Those miserable rockets! Look what they've done to my house. They've stolen a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. I was going to use it on a Mankey or a Sentry. That's actually a good idea to use it on a Mankey for coverage. That cost me a bundle, it did. So this guy basically got robbed of like 3 grand. And he'll say the same thing until you resolve the situation. So, all right, let's go. Anyway, so this guy like not only evaded the police, but like he ransacked their house and like made a mess of it. What a badass. Let's talk to this guy. Hey, stay out. It's not your yard. Hey, buddy, you're the one with the black uniform with the R on your shirt. Huh, me? I'm an innocent bystander. No, I don't believe you. No, I don't. Anyway, it's Team Rocket battle time. And yeah, Operator Grunt, aka Team Rocket Grunt. This guy's got a Machop, so I don't think we fought too many Machop, but yeah, these guys have got pretty high attack, pretty solid defense. Even Air Hummingbird may not be able to take it out. Yeah, these guys like to use like Focus Energy and Karate Chop for good crits, and that's a high crit move. Oh boy, that did a lot. Air Hummingbird, get out of there. Yeah, we'll go with it. Mobius, the Frost Monarch. But yeah, as you can see, Machop is pretty strong. Yeah, so even if you do go with the flying type, low kick, that's not going to do much. But we'll go with tackle. Yeah, and fighting types also resist dark, so if you have like bite like we do, I guess unless you're going for the flinch, don't do it. But I will go for the flinch just because. Uh, well, there you go. Flinch stretch for the win. Oh, Mobius, you could have got a crit on the first tackle, bro. That's all good. All right, Air Hummingbirds, level 14. Like to see that. My favorite number. Drowsy. Drow. All right, Professor X. Summon the X-Man, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Wolverine, etc. All right, Drowsy. Is this new? I'm not sure, but either way, Drowsy is a psychic type, and it's pretty good. If you're playing in Gen 1, the special stats all combined, with special attack and defense, and this thing is a really solid special. But here in Fire Red and Leaf Green, it's mostly really good in special defense. So I'm glad that missed. And in fact, I mean, I know Bite's super effective. I think Tackle will actually do more. Yeah, just based on its defense spreads there. So, yep. Anyway, we'll finish it off with a Bite. And there you go. Yeah. I think this is our first time seeing Drowsy, but it's interesting. It's the typical, it naturally learns like hypnosis, dream eater, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's honestly, if you don't go with Abra, it's alright. It's an okay. Is it the best psychic Pokemon? No, but it's pretty good. Stop! I give up. I'll leave quietly. And this guy's voice is just randomly changing. Anyway, we get some money there. Okay. I'll return the TM I stole, I guess. And we get TM 28, which is Dig. I better get moving. Bye. Bye. Alright, so anyway, if we go back and talk to this guy. Hi. I figure what's lost is lost, little lady. I decided to teach Diglett to dig without a TM. So he's kind of giving you a hint that Diglett teaches dig. Diglett learns dig normally. As well, he's basically saying, "Hey, you took care of that robber for me. Here, your reward is keeping the TM." It's heavily implied that he doesn't really care. So anyway, let's go here. And actually, I think we have enough time for a very small catching safari. So yeah, I know not much plot progress has been made in this episode, but actually that was pretty significant because if you look down here, yeah, there actually isn't a way out of the town because you need cut. So beating that Team Rocket grunt is kind of significant because it's really the only way out of the town. So that's a required battle, and yeah. And also we need as you can see if you go to the right here, this part is sealed off on Route 9 as well. until we get cut. So I wonder where we're gonna get that. Well, I don't know. Just follow along for now, guys. Anyway, we're out of Cerulean City. Yeah. I don't think there's a. Is there a hidden item over here? There might be. Anyway. Yes, we're gonna go on a bit of a catching safari, but first, I'm actually gonna skip this grass on Route 5. We'll come back in a second. But I want to go in here because, yeah, this is a Pokemon daycare, guys. And you can actually leave a Pokemon, just like a lot of daycares. And, oh yeah, I remember my rant about, like, why can't you leave two Pokemon? But I think we're going to leave. What do I want to evolve is the question. Paintball? You know, Geodude does evolve pretty late at like 25, I think. So maybe, or Ekans. I mean, do I really want to raise Ekans myself? Not really, no. So you know what? Let's leave Air Hummingbird for no particular reason for now. And we're gonna throw Ekans in the daycare. So basically the way this guy works is like as you walk around, this guy will like raise your Pokemon in levels. And yeah. Also teach it moves basically automatically, which is kind of the sucky part. But you can kind of fix your moves later. Fine, I'll look after your Cobra for a while. All right, so yeah, basically the more you walk around, the more experience it'll gain. And yeah, I guess off screen I'll look up like, oh, what level does Ekans evolve? And then, kind of do some math. And yeah, anyway, Air Hummingbird, come on back. Go, return to the hand now. Thanks to Neo Spatian Grand Moles effect. Just kidding. Anyway, this is new grass on Route 5, so we're going to go on a bit of a catching safari here, actually. And there is, I believe, one new Pokemon we can find here. Let me just go ahead and save. We did a save state to start the episode, so I don't have to worry if anything messes up. But there is one new Pokemon, and it's actually very useful in this game, believe it or not. And there it is. Well, that didn't take long. Meowth. Yeah, so all Meowth in this game have the ability Pickup. And that's actually a pretty good ability, and I'll show you guys why a little later in this LP. So we actually want to catch, like, believe it or not, at least like 3 or 4 Meowth, because all of their pickup can be active at the same time. And, Meowth can pick up like random berries, random nuggets. Do I have a sleep powder? No, I think I have poison powder on Seed. Yeah, I'll switch to Seed and then just try a ball. Yeah, having like 3 or 4 of these guys, and I'm not gonna catch all 3 or 4 on screen, but like, yeah. Yeah, just having that many pickup artists is a good idea. So, oh, okay, so maybe I will poison it. And yeah, pickup artist, that's a good one, Fled. Yeah, so pickup's handy, quit making me flinch. And yeah, just like, think about it. If this thing even picks up just 1 nugget in your playthrough, that's 5,000 Poké Dollars more than you had. So, that's pretty good. But yeah, for the most part, you'll pick up like berries and stuff that won't really do anything, like block or pineapple berries or whatever. But yeah, pickup is good, and you're about to pick up at least 1 nugget. So anyway, Meowth was caught, and let's do the Dexter voice. Meowth, the scratch Pokemon. All it does is sleep during the daytime. At night, it patrols its territory with its eyes aglow. Now, what should I name this thing? It is going to be getting some item for us. So, oh, I've got a good name for it. Let's have it scope out some items. And this is actually named after a famous YouTuber named KA6Scope. So, yeah, let's scope it out right away. Anyway, but yeah, K6Scope is cool. And I think I want Meowth with us right away, actually, because what can I say? Pickup is very useful. But yeah, if you check the summary, you will see it indeed does have pickup. So there you go. Let us go. Well, I obviously want to keep these two. I'm okay with boxing 420 at this point. And yeah, so there we go. Okay, well, or I probably should box Mankey. I mean, why am I carrying DK Jr.? I don't know. Yes. Trade DK Jr. for Spearow. That honestly makes sense. or for oddish. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes the most sense to me. All right, DK Jr., you're getting a little bit of a rest. All right, guys, and with that, I think that's basically going to be an episode. Off screen, I'll go up there and catch, 3 or 4 more Meowth, and chances are I'm probably lying to you, and I'll wait to do it on a main series episode. But pickup is pretty useful, and yeah, you guys want me to show everything? This is everything. One thing I will show you before we end the episode. So let's just say you exit Cerulean City. This is your first time playing, and you think like, oh, I'll just go south to the next city. Okay, check out what this guy has to say. I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty though. Oh wait, the road there's closed. And no matter how many times you try, this guy will say the same thing. Meaning we have to find another way around. Interesting. So basically, long story short, you do have to go here through the underground path. So basically, you have to go underneath this city. And let me just pull up my town map just to show you guys. Just to show you guys just how ridiculous this is. So due south of Cerulean is Saffron City. And yeah, this guy's basically guarding the gate to Saffron for some obscure reason. Like, you're thirsty, bro. How is that my problem? I'm a paying customer. Let me through. But anyway, yes, you do have to take the underground path, which travels underneath a whole city, by the way, which is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. And eventually it does lead out to Route 6 here, which will then lead to Vermilion. So yeah, kind of strange. I guess I'll see if there's any new Pokemon on Route 6 in between episodes here. But yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. The more and more you think about it, the more and more it just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, you guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Pokemon FireRed Fossil Run. I want to thank you for joining me. And yeah, not too much progress, but some necessary stuff. Thank you for joining me, and you all have a good day. I'll see you all next time. All right. Bye-bye.